Hey guys, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and I'm going to get a quick workout. I got a little piece of paper down here, got my workout listed, I got a timer here, and you can join along with me. Now you got to have a certain level of weight to do this workout. It has to be to have some either a barbell or these dumbbells. You will need dumbbells for a different part as well. We got the deadlift in here. That's a very heavy, challenging exercise. I'm going to show you a way that if you don't have as much weight, that you can still get some of the deadlift in. This is designed to be a two-legged deadlift, but you could break it into one leg. So I'll demonstrate a one-legged deadlift, in this workout. And basically what we got is we got 8 minutes. We got there's a couple exercises to hit while we're doing the 8 minutes and try to get through a bunch of rounds. All right, so first round up is gonna be deadlift. Then we have a little plate raise. So we're squeezing out the side. I'm gonna grab a plate right off the rack here. I'm gonna grab a 10 and a 5 off of here because boy, I don't know if I can rock the 10 for that long. It's a challenging little exercise there. And then we have calf raises. All right, so I'll just borrow a bench from right over here, but if you have a step or something like that, you could do the calf raises off of that as well. All right, so I think I'm gonna do it. All right, so deadlift is first up. We're looking at 10 to 15 reps. Make sure your posture is good for this exercise. Make sure your posture is in the right spot. All right, here we go. So I got these dumbbells weight right here, 45 pounds each. When you're picking up the weight, make sure that back is nice and straight. So two-legged deadlift is right in here, chest out, push that butt back. You can squat down just a little bit, but the most important thing is the back is straight. So if you start rounding forward here, don't even do the deadlift. It's not for you then. All right, you gotta have that tailbone out, you gotta have the chest out, you gotta be able to tip well from this position without using lower back. So I'm going to demonstrate the one-legged variety. I'll move back here a little bit so I got room around these suspension trainers here. All right, so I'm going to tip down in here, lift that back leg high, and I'm going to squeeze up. All right. Chest is out, back leg goes high, and that helps me keep my back leg, my lower back straight there. Back leg going high there. Try to be on the heel if you can. All right, there's one side. I'm just going to do 10 on each side. I'm experiencing 20 reps of load through my back throughout that time. Yeah, get my groove in here. Do 2 more. All right, set this down. I'm gonna go for that plate raise. All right, I'll start with a 10-pounder. I think I might need the 5 really though. All right, so this might be too heavy. So I'm going out to the side here, just a small little raise. We're gonna do our 15. Now, as you're doing it, don't go all the way down with it, but try to squeeze all the way up with that motion, all right? So I'll try to show you on from this angle here. You get a better chance to see it. Notice I'm turning I'm doing almost like a thumbs up here. Chest is out, posture set really well, abs pulled in. All right, then we got calf raise. And honestly, calf raise is partially an opportunity to rest some part of your body here. All right, so dropping in, squeezing up. Try to get a nice range of motion on that. Now you could go to a one-legged calf raise if you would like, on this. I might do that on the next set. Just like I might go to the 5-pound on the back raise there. Going for 30 reps on this, pumping it up pretty good. Try to get that full lift to the top, that full squeeze up. Drop in, full squeeze up. Oh yeah. I lost count, so I'll do a few more. When I'm training people, I just say start over. All right, good. All right, so we're already a few minutes down here. Try to get back to my deadlift. All right, chest out, butt out, so set your posture up really well first. Keep my back nice and straight, chest is out. It's not like I'm trying to touch those weights to the ground, because if I try to go for the ground, I'm probably gonna round my back. So I'm going for as much tip as I can. And this takes a little bit longer to get both legs in. So you're able to get more rounds in. You're just doing the double. But you gotta have heavier weights available. 10 to 15 reps is what we're looking for. All right, got that one done. Yeah, if you don't get this, you're gonna get too much lower back activation. You don't need that so much. It's okay if it gets tired, but you definitely don't want to be bending it. All right, if it gets overwhelmed, lighten the weight. Really working through some posture stuff in the shoulder here. That's why I'm going for the lighter weight this time, just a 5. So you might even go for a 2.5. For some people, maybe even just the thumbs up raise might be enough on this. All right. Part of it is how hard you're squeezing at the top. Oh, I should turn my little thing on here. Great credit for this. I already missed some of it. All right, squeezing up. Chest is out, back is straight, everything's lined up well, and I'm keeping the arm fairly straight, trying to move through my shoulder blade mostly. All right, so I'm not winging out, I'm not doing any kind of weird stuff. Keeping the arm fairly straight and focusing on that squeeze back. Try not to turn as you do it. Try to stay nice and square with the rib cage. All right, calf raise. Get a good drop. I'm going to add one more lever to my calf raise so I get a better stretch on it. All right, if you got a standard step, that'll be deep enough, I'm sure. All right, but this is standard step is about 8 inches there, so now my heels don't exactly touch the ground on my drop. I'm gonna go for one-legged for a little bit here. Just to get a higher resistance level on that. If you're not getting a really high heel lift, don't go to one-legged. All right, stay with the two-legged there. Oh yeah, these calves need it. Haven't done much calf work in a while. Now what you'll notice sometimes when you're doing calf raises, sometimes the knee will start to buckle a little bit. Don't do that. All right, we wrap that up. I'm just gonna show you a little quick thing. Just make sure your knees aren't getting involved. Keep those legs real straight as you hit those calf raises. All right, we got a minute. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna do a band kickback here. All right, and so we got little harnesses for the feet for people in class. But if you got like a pillar or something like that, it's gotta be pretty solid. I can loop it around. I can swoop one handle through the other one and get it locked on that pretty good. what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach through this handle with my hand, grab the band and pull it through, make a loop. That's the loop for my leg. All right, so I'm going to loop that. And now this, because it doesn't have a cool harness or anything like that, can be uncomfortable. So I'm going to take this towel and I'm going to jam it in there. All right, so I got a little bit of the towel in between the band and my leg. I better back up a little bit first. All right, so we're doing a kickback here. All right, you can begin. I still got to finish my towel here. All right, it'll take me a second to get the other leg going here. So now, it can be helpful to hold a chair or something like that, but we're doing a pullback. I'm facing at that point it's attached to, and I'm squeezing back. Abs in tight. I'm gonna try freestanding, but I recommend a chair as you're doing it. Or 2 chairs, one on each side. A little farther back. The farther back you go, the harder it is. All right, I'll let up on that. The foot out. I'm not going to mess with the towel actually, but I would recommend you do it just for comfort's sake. I say, with comfort, let me get more reps in. I can feel push on my skin harder, it's less comfortable there, but abs in tight. Try not to arch the back. See how I'm swinging this leg in front just a little bit and then squeezing it behind. Come out sideways maybe a little more so you can see it. Squeezing back, a little pause there, flexing the glute there. All right, let up on this for a second. I got some field goal squeeze to take a little break there, sort of, for my legs at least. Squeeze down, squeeze back. 10-second hard squeeze. Dropping the shoulders, puffing the chest out. Don't reach back with the hands, all right? Reaching back with the hands gets too much shoulder pressure there. Trying to get a stretch across the chest, flexing across the back. Let up on that one, that counts as 10. Squeeze down, squeeze back. Stack that head up. 10-second squeeze, and let up. There's 2. Squeeze down, squeeze back. Chin is tucked in. Relax it. Try it again. Dropping those shoulders, puff the chest out, abs pulled in. Hard squeeze, down and back. Down is more important than back. So get a hard downward squeeze there. Get some backward squeeze though. All right, back to the leg here. Go. Move the meatier around there. Yeah. Meatier part of the leg is even better. Go back a little bit farther. This isn't tough enough here. Now the pause is going to help that toughness there too. Maybe I'll hold on a little bit. All right. Now in class we're going to try to have it on, one on each leg. And if you have enough at home, you can do that too. You may speed up your switch over time and again, get a few more reps in. Bending that knee a little bit as I come forward. Squeezing back real nice. Abs in tight. Controlling for posture there. Working like you're standing on too. All right. Got the tension a little bit. Back on the field goal squeeze. Over 15 kickbacks, 10-second holds on this field goal squeeze. Squeeze down, squeeze back. Ah. Oh, I definitely should do more of these field goal squeezes. So good for posture. Let up. Again, squeeze down, squeezing back. Nice set up there. Chest is out. Oh yeah. Okay, there's 2. Again. Just keep my head back, my chest out, abs in, hips forward a little bit. You can do a little kickstand step if you want. Take one foot back a little bit. Squeeze it down, squeeze back hard. Oh, and one more. Oh, nice. All right, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit again. My ankles are bony, so down there it's not as fun. On the muscle a little bit easier. But again, the towel, I still recommend the towel for most of you. Or if you do actually have an ankle cuff, or like the foot thing we're gonna use. I wanted to show you a way you could do this at home though, without having to buy too much extra. A little farther. Come in, switching legs. How much more I can get out of this one? We got about a minute left here. Get a couple field goal squeezes in too, I hope. I recommend using one with a safety sleeve on it. So there's a band that's got a little sleeve around it. Otherwise, you could break it and it could whip you real hard. So we've had some of these ones break, and they break inside of there, and you don't really get whipped, which is nice. Very good. Okay, and I got a few more seconds. One big field goal squeeze maybe. I'll just finish off with one monster field goal squeeze. Abs in tight, chest puffs out. Almost like you're breathing as much air as you possibly could. Shoulders dropping down like you're trying to reach those elbows towards the floor. All right, let me uncuff myself here. All right, next up, we got the dumbbell row and the dumbbell overhead press. So I got these nice adjustable dumbbells. They're called Power Blocks. I do recommend them for home stuff. They are super handy for that. I like them just because you can switch it out real fast. So I'll try to, it's got the 45-pound version here. So I'm going to do 45 on one, and the other one, I'm going to go more towards like 25. All right, so I've got a dumbbell row that I'm going to do on each side, and I got a dumbbell overhead press. So I might move forward when I do that one. All right, so a lunge kind of position there. You don't have to. You can do it on a bench. If you got a bench, you go knee on there, hand on there, foot is back and out to the side, and you can do it in that way. So if it's too hard to hold that lunge position on a bench, it can be a really good option there. All right, get my weight ready. Big stance. I'll go elbow on the knee for this, chest out, butt out, squeezing back. Now imagine like you're rolling just a little bit wider. Push that chest out. And it's not about pulling the weight, it's about squeezing the shoulder blade back. So I'm going to purposely not pull this weight as high as I can. I'm going to squeeze as much as my shoulder can. All right, squeezing right in there. Puffing the chest out, squeezing back. think that's 10. If you're having trouble with it, you can go not all the way down, so you can focus on that squeeze back more. 15 there. Big stance. Stepping in there. Puffing it out. Staying square, keeping the chest out, not turning my body too much. All right, overhead press. Abs in tight. Bring that weight up. We're doing one arm at a time. I'm going to tip in towards it a little bit. Abs pulled in. Trying not to lean back. All right, so notice when I'm doing this press, I'm not leaning with it there, trying to lean into it a bit more. Trying not to lean back too. Lean into it and forward, which makes it very hard to do. Take that hip over this way, make it a little more. Oh boy, back to the row. So our body's gonna get pretty tired out on this one, all right? But it's not gonna last too long. Only so many rounds you can get in that period of time. Put this one face on just so you can see me attempt to row. Instead of rowing in narrow like this, I'm gonna go just a little bit wider with that weight. Puff that chest out. My back is super straight. So part of that isn't dropping real low, keeping that back leg pretty straight. Chest is out. I'm over 15 right now, but I could easily just do 10 if I needed to. So if it goes really heavy, all right. For some days you might try a heavier one, see how far you can get with it. I get my shoulder blades rolling back. Nice little pause there. Oh yeah. All right, back to overhead press. Abs in tight. Leaning into a little bit, kicking my hips away. Oh man, that smoked it. Look at the other side going here. I'm leaning into it. Oh, just 12 on that one. Whew. Got 2 more minutes here. Get my row finished. Maybe 1 more set of press. I don't think so, but we'll see. Rolling that shoulder blade back, not shrugging up by the ear, squeezing away from the ear. All right, field goal squeeze type feeling. And I step back here, get the other side going, chest out, butt out. Oh, squeezing it back. Go squeeze, keep it wide. All right, about 40 seconds, so maybe we'll do like 10 and 10 or something, a little quicker. Whew. Oh, gotta finish up. Final set, we got the heel taps and the wide push-ups. You got anybody coming in, Justin? Good, okay. Justin, stop by. He's hanging out. If you see him moving around, it's no big deal. All right, so we're at the heel tap downs. So this is from like a stair. I'm gonna build it up a little bit higher to make it more standard stair height. But you can start with lower if you need to, and if you can't tap all the way down, well, don't. All right, and then I got wide push-up. You can do a regular push-up, but I'm pretty excited about this one because I like that pull apart that I get from having something pulling from here, something pulling from there. All right, you may not have the luxury of a couple suspension trainers like I do. You could do it off of one. I say maybe just push-ups on the floor might be better. Maybe push-ups hand-on sliders will be a good mimic. All right, I'm gonna stand up here. We'll work on quad here. All right, we'll try to pump them out here a little bit. And he's coming forward. Try to keep it lined up. So 10 to 15. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that's a good one. All right, here we go, other side. Tapping down, keeping that knee straight on. So I don't want to let it hook across. Not going out, kind of keep the weight pretty even on the feet. If you can't go as far down, just start with what you got. All right. Try to lightly touch. Get the back straight, posture's good. Whew. A couple sets, that'll be pretty good. All right, I just got to find the middle here on where that suspension trainer is. I'll move back a little bit here. My legs are challenged. Drop in. Just push up. But it's pulling apart when I do this. I love the amount of work I'm getting across the chest here. Go a little wider on the way down. squeezing a little bit on the way up. If you were on sliders, you went wider on the way down and a little bit on the way up, you could get a little bit of this benefit. Shoulders away from the ears. Seems a lot faster this way. Take it one more. Oh, oh yeah. Sweat's running. Sweat's running. All right, here we go. That's a tapping. You know, I may even see if I can bring a buddy or two in on this one. Make myself a little heavier. You don't need to do that, but I just want to see what I can do here. There's about 50 pounds I've added. If you're 50 pounds overweight, you're already doing this. Oh yeah. Woo, yeah. I cooked those a little bit more. That was nice. Keep it lined up. A couple more. Ooh. Ooh. If this one's hurting the knee, you could use something like suspension trainer to actually make it lighter than body weight. So you can actually be pulling up on something, make it lighter. You don't want to go through the pain on this one. You're going to go to the edge of it. All right, so before the pain hits, that's where your stopping point should be. So if you do have knee pain, be careful on that. You shouldn't. Pre-pain position. Shoulders width and ears, chest out. Nice push-ups. One more. Oh, about collapsing there. It's good news. Means I'm gonna get stronger for that. All right, heel taps again. Running short on time, we're almost done with this workout. Breathe in. Try to tap lightly. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit, see if I can get a little bigger burn there. Might be able to. Whew. Yeah, it was a good burn. Whew. We're there almost. A minute and 30 seconds so to go here. Whew. Need some more push-ups. Whew. If I got anything left in these wiggly arms. No. Now, one thing I can do, if I want to get a little bit more, I can walk forward a little bit and get a few more. Oh, there's a failure point and everything. Calling it on that one. All right, a little bit of time left. See if I can split the difference between both legs here. For 10 and 10, a little quicker pace. Perfect. Oh. All right. A lovely workout. This month we're calling that resistance side A. Like a beautiful cassette. It's got two sides to it. One day we're doing one. Some other day they work, we're doing the other. 1 second. Oh. 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 If you ever get a little dizzy after lifting, you're not alone. Whew. All right, so recommend a good stretch. Hit those quads, hamstrings, hips, shoulders, chest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you back here for some more. Have fun, be safe. God bless. God, help us to continue to take care of our bodies. Help those who are working out alongside me to do so with good form, that they stay safe, but they also can challenge themselves well and get great benefits. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen. All right, until next time.